Guys, welcome back to the Plumbers Podcast. This feels so weird. Why am I doing this? Why don't we?
Hey man,
We
each
should
their
have
own.
one
Each their
person
own.
do this every
It's
time.
fine. Just keep it.
But you're back with Martin, and then to my right we have
It's your boy Cruz.
and
Sergio.
Sergio's being an awkward little boy today.
I'm not being awkward.
Little boy is
Yeah,
crazy.
How's you guys this week? What y'all get into? Cruz is sicky poo.
I'm actually recovering, mother. Thank you, but yeah, I was sick as.
What did I do this week? I went to Prague in the middle of the week. I have duty twice, so I was basically off most of the week.
That
Why
boy.
you been
And then we had a new thing. They're starting in my unit. We're having Caveman Fridays.
The fuck
So
is
everyone
that?
brings a steak in and we grill it, and you
Ca-
can't eat anything.
Hold on, you said Caveman Fridays.
Yeah,
What the?
Ratchet.
So everyone has to bring a steak in,
yeah.
and you can't eat for the day.
No, you can eat, but you can't. The only thing you can eat is what you would have had back in the day. So it's only meat, berries, and maybe leaves if you have some.
So you expect some to bring a T-bone steak and
The crazy part
raspberry
is
jam?
all of us brought steak in.
Where the cooking it? Well, y'all got girls.
We have like 3 girls right next to our
That makes
squadron.
sense.
So
Would you do a Caveman day?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. Like grilling your own steaks, kind of
Bro,
sounds fun.
it's a infantry troop that did it. They're retarded. Of course he would have done it. Yeah.
So why were you in Prague, huh?
Me enjoying the life out there.
Be for real.
Yeah, I was enjoying my life.
Now, what's the real reason?
Oh, that's it.
Just-
I don't got nothing else to say. I was just enjoying my life out there, enjoying the people, enjoying the culture, learning about how Russians live underneath ground and stuff like that.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's actually wild.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, let's get into our first topic, I guess. I mean, we've all been in some crazy relationships. I mean, I assume. I know you, Sergio, have. I have been. I don't know, Cruz. You want to tell us some stories? Like, what's up? Like,
Listen, dog,
what
it's
are some
complicated.
good experiences? What are some bad experiences? Like, what's going on?
I mean, there's a lot of good experiences, but I don't know. There's a lot of to reflect on. I would feel like good experience would be like your first love. I feel like because it is a good learning experience, in my opinion. I feel like your first love teaches you a lot about our relationships and a lot about how you are as a person and how you can grow on. That's what I feel. At least that's the good part about it. But bad, we all have that. We've all have had that one toxic one.
That
Like you forgot to text me. You forgot to do this. Like it's
checking your location 24/7.
the location
Low-key
thing
hot,
is
though.
wild. No, so
hot though.
No, it's not.
I'm glad you put that up, huh?
No, checking your location 24/7 is not hot.
I mean,
No, it's
kind
not.
of like.
Well, you said it's hot.
Yeah,
I didn't
you're-
say that.
you're
No, you're
you like girls being obsessed with you, bro.
you're
It's 'cause
crazy.
No one's obsessed with
Listen, dog, you don't understand what it was to like. Everyone graduates high school early, so like we all go to work because you're still like underage. So all you got to do is just go to work unless you're in college. You know what it is? Running a it was a 12-hour shift I was working that day. She pulls up to work. That's diabolical, dude. I'm dealing with customer service. Like I work at a hotel. Like what do you want me to do? Bitch,
you.
come in yapping as I'm trying to hand a kid his prize redemption for his tickets. You're tripping. Tripping.
Yeah, a little crazy. What about you, Sergio?
Yeah, no, just like Jeremy was saying, I had my first love that taught me, what feeling love for someone who's not in your family feels like. And, she always got that place in my heart. Even now, I still talk to her. She's pretty cool. Kind of really close friends. Probably my only friend I have back home, honestly. And then, yeah, I've had that toxic one. And it's crazy that you said the same thing I was going to say, which was,
Show up to work?
no, this girl was always like, she was like, what was the famous thing? She's like, it doesn't even seem like you care because you don't text me. I was like, I'm working. And my thing is,
Oh my god. I hate
we have the same job, right? You should understand how our jobs work. Like, yeah, I put my phone, the minute I enter that office, I put my phone down and I just focus what I need to do. If I don't even text my friend group chat during work hours.
let alone you.
Yeah.
I don't text family, I don't text
Yeah.
friends, I don't text nobody.
No, because I'm trying to focus on my job because the faster I get it done, the faster I can go home.
Yeah. That's
And working on
understandable.
like packets and like paperwork and memos and all that stuff. Like I don't like going home at 18 or I mean 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. or whatever, right?
Them long ass days,
So,
you
like-
don't finish work.
That would piss me off when I would get home and she was like, "You didn't even text me all day." I'll be like,
Oh.
Bitch, I was working.
I was like, "I'm working." She's like, "Yeah, but I work and I text you during the work day." I was like, "Congrats." I mean, like, I actually do work. I don't have time to be on my phone.
Oh, she'll get another topic of that. Oh, so now I don't work.
Yeah.
Every 30 minutes.
She'll hit you with that. Oh, so now I don't work. You think I clock in for nothing just to be sitting there on my phone? I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say her MOS, but I was like, look at your MOS, bro. You really don't do anything until something
Yeah.
happens.
yikes, that's crazy.
What's
Yeah.
the MOS?
No, I can't tell you.
Can't say it.
Say
Yeah.
your numbers.
No.
Say your fingers.
No. Can't do it. All right. Anyway, so let's move on. What about you?
I mean, I've only had like 3 real relationships in my life where like I've been with a partner. One of them
Was a male.
I told you that in confidence. But no, I had a
That's
girlfriend
crazy.
in high school, and honestly, she was something else. Like she was she wasn't actually toxic. She was kind of a sweetheart, but there was just so much wrong with it that like it just couldn't work. Like we didn't match at all. We didn't vibe at all.
How are you a sweetheart, but it don't? What's
It just-
off?
It just
What was off?
it was just the chemistry. Like we had nothing together. Like
So-
it really wasn't a good relationship. And
So if there was nothing no chem in the
don't-
lab at the
I
start,
don't
how
know.
the did it start?
I don't know.
There had to
I'll be
been some
100%
sort of.
honest.
He's
I
in
was
high
always-
school.
I was always exactly. It was a high school
okay,
relationship, right?
Fair.
I mean, I'm still the youngest. Like I just graduated high school.
This guy's
3
a little
years ago.
hoe, bro.
Yeah. There was one relationship in high school,
No, he's 20. He's a hoe.
but
Megan think he was a hoe.
okay, whatever.
No, that
And
title
then
still belongs to
I've had
somebody.
another relationship. I mean, military people, we tend to get married younger. I made that mistake as well.
Who's
And-
we military people?
Hold on.
Sergio, you got married young too. Shut up. When'd you get married?
23.
Cap.
That us. 24 actually.
Okay, most
24,
people in my
24.
MOS tend to get married pretty young.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
that MOS again?
Says no.
I don't know.
Oh,
But
That's wild.
yeah, I got married pretty young,
I
and
said earlier. He's infantry. Like,
That's
I mean, I was 18, so I was really blinded by the fact that like I was in a relationship and everything was like so deep, and like sure it was like I had love for this relationship, but I was so blinded to the fact of like manipulation and toxicity that it just really killed me.
you think you
And-
had that puppy love mentality? Like you
yeah,
just like
in
you're
a
just
sense, but like
Okay.
at the same time, it wasn't on my end. Like I was ready to like actually go for it and like settle down and figure things out. Like I wanted to start my life young. Granted, that's why I joined the army so young, and I'm in Germany right now.
yeah, don't knock
But-
it off.
She on her end, it wasn't, and she wanted to experience other things in life. Cool, whatever. And now I'm actually in my 3rd relationship ever, and it's actually been really good for me in a sense. Like it's taught me a lot, and it's made me learn how to like actually be in an adult relationship, I believe. So that's where I'm at right now. But what about like
That's
bad
good.
they're watching him right now.
Huh? Yeah, she's actually watching this podcast right now, so I can't say anything mean.
Yeah, y'all can't see it. She got a knife to his throat, so
Yeah.
he's being held
She's
hostage.
also
talking
she's
about.
also redheaded, so she will kill me.
Oh, hey, this is kind of
Oh wow.
a side combo. But talking about like they can't see. Starting next episode after this, we will have a camera and everything, so you guys can see us.
Oh,
Visuals coming soon, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Clap it up. Clap it up.
No, I mean I've had what 2 real relationships. There was
Like actual, like
yeah,
we're
2
talking about-
actual ones, and I
where you can say like this is your girl, like you bring her around to other friends,
yeah.
and you're like, oh, this is like my family, like you introduce. her
I
to
feel like
family and
that
stuff.
technically
I mean, I
counts,
don't
yeah.
That would count as
That
a
would
relationship.
count.
I believe.
No, because I introduced someone to my mom when she came over here, and I don't count that as a
That-
relationship.
okay, hold on.
Hold on.
Just
whoa, whoa.
because she was in your place and like, hey, like I've hooked up with her, maybe, or no, like I'm into this girl, and they met. That doesn't like that's not you introducing her as a relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's why I don't count that.
Rough.
One. That's what I was gonna say.
But,
I don't
like,
count.
you, but like you being like, hey, I want you to meet my family and stuff like that. I feel like that considers it a relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like that appropriate step
You
makes
know,
it the
because like
deal,
this was
'cause,
like oh, they happen to be in the same place almost at the same time kind of situation. Not
Yeah.
like I want you guys to meet in a great setting and
yeah,
like yeah.
just depends.
long.
Because there's been time you probably, well, at least for me, Hispanic household moms are always like, as soon as you bring one like friend that's a girl, like even if it's like a party function setting, it's always like,
That's supposed
who's
to
your
be
little
wife.
friend?
Yeah.
It's like she's just a friend. Oh yeah, that's what they call him now. It's like just a friend, man.
Yeah,
Just a friend, mom.
I remember that was the girl I was talking to in high school. I would bring her around. My mom now, because I was just like, "Oh, you can go see it." And she will say her name. I was like, "That's crazy. That's the only one you
Wow.
know."
It's the only one you know is crazy.
Yeah.
But my mom would be like, "Oh, y tus gatas." I'm like,
Gatas.
that's cool. She's like, "Oh, you're dressing up all nice to go see your gatas." Like, you think I'm a pimp? Fucking 14-year-old old. What do you mean?
Oh, my mom used to get on me for when I started like I'm not gonna say basically showering before I left the house, because I used to just shower at night or like after practice.
Yeah.
So that's the only times I would shower. I wouldn't shower before I went to school or anything. But the minute I started showering before to school, she knew something was up. She's like, so when am I gonna meet her? No, like when I said, I was like, who?
Tough.
She's like, you know
tough.
who? She's like, you don't just wake up now at 6 a.m. to shower, so you can smell nice and like iron your clothes. I was like, oh,
That's
I was like,
tough.
that's
No, you don't do that.
My mom would suspect when I was so she would buy me decently nice cologne as a kid because like she never wanted the kids to smell bad. But whenever I started putting it in my book bag, she started questioning me. It's like, oh, why are you bringing this to the school? Like, who are you trying to smell good for? Like, you gotta put it on your last second 2 sprays of the bus before you get off the school. Go to the courtyard, meet your little girls. Like, what? Relax.
Well, we've all had these relationships, but like, I mean, we've all had multiple, right? So, what are like some patterns you guys think you see in like your relationships, like in girls you date, like actually date, not just like pound town, date.
Depend. What do you mean by patterns? Like patterns I see myself doing, or just patterns
No,
within like the
in
relationship?
females that you're attracted to,
all right.
like in relationship
All
standards.
right, I'll kick this off. All right.
Oh,
No, dude. Let's go.
Oh.
I guess old
He's
patterns.
addicted to the toxic.
oh,
Not even that. I guess old patterns I've seen that I've had, at least in the last like couple women that I've seen, like I talked to, they all were either at the end of the relationships before or were kind of in one, and then I got involved, and they'll end those relationships, and I would assume. I expected something. I expected something different, knowing damn well there was not gonna be anything
you
different.
accepted responsibility
Yeah.
for something that wasn't there. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But like at the same time, like most of them were breaking. I wouldn't do anything. At least I only did something with one, but with the other ones I would wait until they were like dumped for at least a month before I did anything.
That 30-day reset, at least.
Yeah.
You need the cycle to go through.
But yeah, the only time I didn't do that was with one, and yeah, that's
Regrets.
that's neither here or there. And other than that, I mean, I know there's that. There's the toxic, like, I don't know, dude.
I feel like that's a Hispanic in us
I don't
kind
know,
of. We like
dude.
a little bit toxic.
Yeah,
But
I like getting treated badly, bro.
whoa.
It's toxic in what sense? Like toxic, like like I'm gonna stalk your location. Like
No,
you're
no.
100% mine.
That's absurd
Kinda,
toxic. I'm talking about like
you know?
the good attitude from here, and then like getting mad for no reason sometimes, even though
Yeah,
I've
that's
good.
that's a Latino. Like what else?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we like a little bit of toxic.
Sorry, it doesn't matter who you're with. They're all gonna be like, where the you at?
It just depends.
Be for real.
No, this really just depends.
Just depends. I've had some that don't
definitely-
even care. Like it's just like, all right,
Be
it's
so for real.
I've been with a Latino who doesn't care before what I was doing.
yeah.
As long as I came home every day, night, that was
As long
that was the only
as long as
deal.
you were here,
Yeah,
you're good.
and when I needed to be there. I mean, other than that, I do tend to. Recently, the pattern I've been finding is churchy girls. I've been finding a lot of girls that have been going to church.
Preacher's daughter,
Yeah, like choir singers.
Oh.
Clear.
choir singer, is
Like
crazy.
I don't know, like
The
I've
gospel.
been really into. At first, it was people in my same MOS, and then it changed to people who were Kamo. then right now it's just churchy girls, because I feel like I need a girl who's like a little religious, a little like has a little bit of good morals.
That makes sense. You need that flitcher. You need that Uno reverse card. You can't deal with the bad all the time. I understand that. I know for me, a pattern I see is the chase, man.
You love the chase.
The chase is crazy.
I love
Vice versa. Sometimes it's like sometimes like when you don't respond to her for a while, and it's just out of the blue, like hi, it's like yay, hi.
Yeah, the chase is crazy.
But I do the same too. I'm not like guilty conscience. I'm the same way.
Well, welcome.
Hey,
We've got
welcome,
actually
welcome.
two
Join
of
the
our
gang.
guests.
The plumbers are
My
back.
bad. I didn't mean
Sorry, there was
guest.
Yeah.
King Kong over here is getting upset at me.
we had
We got two of our hosts, Piero and Kai, right?
What the fuck did you forget? his
And-
You
name?
forgot my name?
I did a little bit. I'm a little tossed up right now.
Off one tequila Red Bull.
Did I not say it correctly? All right.
Oh,
But we've heard Cruz, we've heard Sergio, we've heard me. I mean, Kai, what's some good, some bad, like the ugly, what in relationships that you've experienced?
The good, bad,
And we don't mean like dates like we were talking about last week.
No,
We
not,
mean,
we're
like,
not. We're not talking about like Pound Town. We're talking about like actual girls you've been like into. Someone that like you've been okay. Like, hey, mom, this is my girl.
Mhm.
So I was actually talking to Sergio about this the other day.
No, he wasn't.
I was.
Different Mexican.
No, it was most definitely you.
Different Mexican.
that's wild.
Remember we was walking out of the mall?
Don't remember that.
And one downfall that a lot of females have, I want to say a lot of females, but a lot of females I dealt with, they don't know how to shut the up.
Oh, you did tell me this.
Oh, so it's
And I
the,
agree.
If they
It's
just
the
learn
right
how to
Mexican
shut the
now.
up, I think we will be good, but they don't know how to shut the I'm sorry.
Yes.
In what aspect? Like
Anything.
they just run their mouth.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
But like to a degree, like
To the-
okay. So at one point, they might have a point, but then since you're not really reacting the way they want you to react in the first place, you just keep going.
They just
And you're like
constantly
you're just staring at them. You're like, yeah, what reaction are you trying to get at me right now? I'll be like, yo, just shut up.
See, I've never had like something like that.
Yeah, you're young.
It's
Wait.
it's been more of like they just keep talking about something that I just don't give a about. Like they just keep talking about some random thing. I'm like,
That's
I
interesting.
really don't care. This isn't
Again,
fair.
you can't see it.
She's here, right?
She has the knife to his
I
throat. you
listen
guys.
to everything she said.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. It should.
I thought the same thing.
Kill him. Kill him. Yeah, go ahead.
This is why it's
Chill
private,
out, bro.
This is why it's private. I want you to know for a reason. But now I'm gonna clown you because his girl is here, by the way.
Everybody that can't see, she has a gun to his head right now.
Yeah.
No, chill. She's red. She's gonna kill me for real.
She said, "Sing your favorite song word for word right now. One messed up bar, you're dead."
Cooked.
You're also young, dude. You haven't like
No, I mean, yeah, 100%. But
But just
I've
you wait on
ran
it.
into
These
the
guys-
fucking
guys
end
have-
of the
these
relationship.
guys have some life experience.
Mom nodded his head at
No,
that.
tell me I don't.
Nodded your head at that. They don't. They just
Bro,
don't know how
get
to
the
shut the up.
Which is
It could be
funny
something-
because I actually ran into
The most
someone at
simple
dinner
thing is so
tonight.
simple.
Someone that my ex was friends with, sitting right across from me at dinner tonight. I was like, that dude. But what about you? What about you, Pierre?
Well, to go off what you said, I feel like the reason females don't know when you talk to other guys, like we know what another man's capable of. Like you can't talk crazy to another dude because our pride tells us to defend ourselves, right? Females and society always says don't put your hands on a woman.
Mink.
So they always gonna talk crazy and try to push those boundaries that a normal man wouldn't push for you. That's how I go back to it. Like, yeah, they gonna talk crazy and not know how to shut the up because they've always been protected.
There's only two people in this world that can piss me off the most: my mama and the girl I'm talking to.
Yep. Because they know.
Everybody else, like, I don't give a but my mom and the girl I'm talking to,
Man,
they just
Mhm.
push those buttons.
Them buttons will be the.
But like, what about some good things in like those relationships you guys had?
Good things, I would say, the memories.
Yeah.
Like,
The shirt.
we try not to think about those.
hold on.
though.
y'all can't be too upset.
Sure.
Like, if you guys had offspring, like you guys had kids, like those are some great memories, I would assume.
Okay, so
Well,
yeah, my ex brought a lot of good for real.
But okay, Pierre, what about like obviously you've had good memories and good relationships. Like you had kids with this woman.
Yeah. So like, she was good for the most part. Like, you know, I ain't had to worry about nothing. It gave the peace of mind that when I went to the field or whatever, like the house was taken care of, the kids were taken care of. You know, food was made, house was clean, so that was cool. On a personal level, though, like I ain't really get to know her on a personal
You
level.
didn't get the happiness like
Yeah.
in your heart like that
Yeah.
she could have fulfilled.
Yeah, she did her wifely duties amazing, but on a personal level, I didn't like her. She didn't like me, and that's kind of what caused everything. So
That happens.
yeah. It's called, another question he was asking was what patterns have you guys seen in your relationships?
Yeah, like
That you found in different women.
so like say you've had like an actual relationship. Like, hey, mom, this is the girl I'm seeing. Like someone you would introduce to your family. What are the girls like you see like a pattern in? Like what kind of girls are you bringing home to mom?
I only brought one home, so I can't really answer that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like what's a
I can't
thing
answer that.
you think the reason for that?
What's the reason for what?
Like why is something you would bring home to mom? Like what made you want to be into her? Never mind. Don't even answer that. Don't even answer
I
that.
found out I had a kid.
I
with
knew
her.
that. I knew that was coming.
I found out I had a kid. I was
God, go.
18, well, 17, 18 got married.
Go ahead,
For
move
me-
on.
I didn't really see a pattern because the first girl I thought was gonna be the one that I brought to the crib. She was like me. She didn't talk enough. So that wasn't really like what caused a relationship to go down. The fact that she didn't talk enough, but that was the first one. And the second one that I brought home to Mount Dukes was she talks too much. So there's really no pattern there.
Them.
All right.
I got opposites of a coin there.
Yeah.
Nothing or too much
I think
What?
I would prefer the not talking enough.
as well. Yeah, we said it earlier. At least for me, it's the chase.
Oh yeah, I love chasing women.
No.
The chase. No. It's like, well, every now and again, yes, but I like the other way.
I'm doing chasing.
Go ahead.
We've all had these experiences, right? We've all had these relationships. It's crazy, but screw a relationship. Like we're all. I mean, actually, the four of y'all are like low key unks. I don't know, y'all all old, but like,
Huh?
Huh?
This nigga serious?
What do you
Be
mean
so
by
for real.
old? What do you mean old?
y'all
21.
Y'all
Older.
past mid 20s,
Older.
26,
I'm
27,
25.
26,
Who's
25,
27. I'm not 27.
25.
28.
25.
Huh?
26,
Huh?
26. He's about to turn 26.
About to turn
He's
25.
about to turn 25.
All right, y'all all older.
Mid 20s is. I'm old?
Maybe make friends your own age.
Maybe hang out with people your own age.
We do.
You're the only
You're the
one.
only eyeball out.
You're the
What are
only
you
one
saying?
out now. You're the only one.
What's going on here?
That's too easy. We'll fix that.
Y'all better not kick me off. But like,
Like, damn, what happened to Martin? Gone.
guys, we lost one of our hosts. I thought
I make
he
it seem
left
like you died on the episode.
I thought he left to Texas. No, we lost another host.
Like, hey guys, you're tuning into to the Plumbers Podcast. We're gonna have a moment
Okay,
of silence
but look.
for my boy Martin.
We've all lived past 20 years old. Like we've all lived a decent amount of time in our life. But like, what's the reason you guys think you are still here today? Like, what makes you the man you guys are here today? Like, some life experiences
My pride.
that's been crazy in your life.
Honestly, it's my pride. I don't want to die younger. Well, now actually I can die. I'm good. I just didn't want to die younger than my grandfather.
But do you think that makes you the man you are today?
Yeah.
All right.
I had a goal to reach, and now my next goal is 40. And after 40, I don't know. I don't know.
All
That's
right.
crazy.
Who else?
For what?
What makes you the man you are today?
What makes him the man?
Yeah.
Trauma.
Like what?
Oh,
I can't. I'm not gonna say that.
No, no, but more like, why are you still here today?
What do you mean? Like, just
Like,
living life?
what's your reason for keep
what's
on
brought you like
progressing?
what's-
Because you can stay
what are
standing,
things
but
that happened in your life that have brought you here today?
that's such a vague question.
It is a vague question because I wanted to better myself in order to help my family. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, at least in a personal sense, I want to say I want to give back to the fullest, but I at least want to give back to the person who helped me get to where I am today. Shout out Mama Dukes. But mostly because of trauma I've had in the past, if that makes sense. That's the only like real push-full motivator, if that makes any sense, you know? So yeah.
I guess to answer the question more realistically, it's my mom. Me and my brother have a deal where
Go ahead.
no, me and my brother have a deal where we both can't die or kill ourselves or anything like crazy like that, or even like do anything like wild until our mom passes away. Because I was like,
Yeah, I wouldn't do
because
suicide.
I don't want her to take the image of me in her mind. So like, there's that, and I guess she's also the reason I try so hard to like do better and try all these different things.
Yeah.
Like, look at this podcast. She's the one who helped us come up with the logo
Yep.
that you guys see. Like, she made that for us.
It's good. I mean the same way, man, for Mama Dukes. I don't care. You can call me a mama's boy. I don't give a that sperm donor.
Yeah.
That motherfucking rot. Thank you, Kai, for the visual. It's a vague question,
Yeah,
dude.
like, what
but
made what brought me here today?
yeah, what brought me here today? I don't know. Just randomly going into the recruiter's office. Like, hey, do you want that? Like, it's a vague question. Like,
Okay, but
What
what
brought me
like,
here today was
not wanting to commit suicide, wanting to better myself, wanting to provide for my mother. I don't know what you
stops
want.
you from doing that.
Huh?
What stops you from doing that?
What do you mean? What stops me from
Giving
doing
up.
Giving up?
Yeah.
My mother.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
There we go.
what stops me from giving up? My self.
Nick,
but,
Nick-
but why? Like,
Because once you start something, bro, what's the point of giving up?
I'll tell you why.
Because I'm not a beta.
Oh, so when you yourself trying to. Okay, my bad.
But he is a beta. You get
Beta. You're a beta.
You're a beta.
You think I'm a beta?
No, if anything,
Mart is the beta.
the young boy's a beta.
Young Bucks, the
Fucking
beta.
Beta.
And no,
Young
out of
Bucks,
this
the
group right
beta?
here,
You're a beta.
sadly,
That is crazy.
Tell me how.
That is crazy.
You're a
No,
beta.
no, no. Give me
You're
reason.
a young buck. You don't have experience. You're a beta.
y'all can't see the visual, but Maldonado's brain is working over there. The wheel just started churning. He's like,
The one eyebrow raise says,
hey, what?
give me a minute.
I'm gonna let.
I want to hear from all of you.
Exactly.
Whoa,
No.
I mean, whoa, I ain't say nothing, buddy. I ain't, you know.
I didn't say anything.
Why am I the beta, Cruz?
Oh, huh?
You don't know. Okay,
Huh?
Sergio, why am I the beta?
You asked for permission for a lot of things to do, even though you could do it. You just asked for permission, and you're like, "Oh, you guys okay with this?"
Like what?
Literally, text message today.
Name.
Today.
No. Show me. Read the text
It's fine. It's fine. You know what? No.
Read the text message.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Because you can't read one. Kai, why am I the beta?
You're a beta because you're the youngest. You don't have as much experience as us.
See, okay, any other friend group, I have way more experience than
We're
that.
not talking about any
Exactly.
other
And
friend group.
you're
We're talking
older.
about this friend group in this room right now.
Bullshit.
You are the beta.
Besides,
So
in
just
this
sit-
friend group.
So just sit back and try to
But
open
it's
your
crazy
bottle.
because, like,
You've been trying to open for 5 minutes, little beta.
yeah, I'm trying to defend my case here.
What? It's
Fuck.
fine.
Cooked. It's all right.
How's this even open, bro?
Man's getting destroyed by a bottle is crazy. What is that?
Go ahead, Chris.
You're too busy. I'm enjoying myself over here. You should pick that up.
Yeah.
You don't litter.
It's not your home, bro.
No, because I'm not a beta.
Come on,
You're
bro.
a beta.
It's not your home, dog.
Beta.
You may not be a beta to like your other friend groups. But
You really aren't a beta to your other friend groups. Like you're kind of. I seen him with his man voice and her boys over there. He's a real alpha thing. I know he's the one in charge.
Yeah, he calls the shots.
Especially when we were
not in
doing
this friend group.
when we were in ETV. It was this guy leading like up like 10, 12 people to like get goes and stuff.
How many
Just not to show up.
how many brogros did I get from ESB? It was like 10. at least.
Exactly. Real alpha moves out there. Just for him not to show up in the morning though. But like it's still overall still a good
Nice.
thing. All right, what about you guys? What were we talking about before this?
What's made you the man you are today, Mom?
My parents.
What's your drive
Yeah,
not to
so
give up?
that's
And
my
then, and then before that, it was my kids.
okay. So like the question I had is like, what are like people you had like people in your life that have like influenced you in the way you've gone with it, like the path you're on right now?
When did you?
For me, it would be my father, 100%. My father's the one that's led me down the path.
Well, we all don't have
nice.
No, sorry.
Must be nice.
Right here.
All right, go.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Look at him, look at
him. That you
Must be nice.
must be nice.
is it because you're African American?
Are you kidding me?
You're looking at Hispanics that don't.
Yeah,
know what? Fuck this
there's
guy.
two Hispanic over here that don't have their dads too.
You have a
Team
dad.
dad, team dad. You know what I'm saying?
Do you not have a dad?
I just told you I do it for moms. I have a father, but that mother.
Donor.
He's the sperm donor. He's not a father.
I'm not close to my dad. Just because we talk doesn't mean we're close.
Yeah,
And also, just because I forgave him
Well,
doesn't mean I did it for him.
is
Guess what?
it a work
Get
in
back.
progress?
I have a
Absolutely
fucking
not.
dad,
There's
so
no word there.
suck it
For me.
right? And
No,
my
yeah,
dad's
yeah,
been the
yeah, but-
biggest influence in my life. What about y'all?
A lot of things he did to me that I can't like let go.
Same. No, it was my dad. Like I'm in the army because my dad. I try to be the dad I am because of my dad. So definitely just that.
I was gonna say a joke, but that's for offline. Just remind me. Remind me.
I've done a lot of things like my dad.
Whoa.
I was gonna say a joke, but hey, remind me off. I'll tell you there.
You.
Ding ding ding.
There's been like a lot of people that had a influence on my life and like how I operate. But moving forward, they got to think because it's my life. Just like recent times have opened up my eyes to bullshit. So what anybody else thinks, I'm gonna just move on with my life and try to pave my own road the best I can.
All right, Victor. What about you?
I told you it's been my dad my whole life. Like my dad's my biggest hater, but also my biggest supporter. Like y'all give me the most hate like I've ever seen. Nothing. It doesn't compare to what my dad's done
It's
in my
called
life.
constructive criticism.
Yeah, and that's what you think,
And it
The
works.
shit he says is up, dude. Like he's been picking on me. Like my girl, she be sitting there on FaceTime. She's like, "Why is your dad such a dick?" Like he's a
Heard that, right?
Damn.
Just in case you're listening.
hey dad,
Hey.
I still love you, but you're a dick, dude.
Hey,
Alright.
she just cocked back the lever on the trigger.
You should call him. Call him.
I mean, nah, I can't right now. We're in the middle of podcast.
No, call him,
but
put him on the podcast. Be like, yo, Dad, we're on the podcast. What you got to say? What do you think? What?
but he's still the biggest support in my life. Like I wouldn't be like half the man I am today without him. Like he's helped me through all the experiences. He's given me so much life advice. I mean, he's been there through day one, even with all the up jokes and everything, he's always been my biggest support no matter what. So I wouldn't be here today actually without him for sure. So
Having a dad sounds nice, bro. Like,
You know, right?
I was just like,
It's like that missing piece. Well,
Yeah,
well,
maybe that's what I'm missing in my life.
I no longer have that missing piece because I told my stepdad to
Hey,
adopt.
go adopt your
he's like,
father
you know what?
today.
Sign me up. I want a dad.
Hey, y'all, I'm looking for adoptions out there.
Ah.
Just
That's the only reason I did it for my stepdad. He stepped up to the plate. The dad that stepped up. That's where it came from. Yep.
but who's that person?
yeah.
Cruz is your
Huh?
mom?
You just said his mom.
I just said my mom. Yeah. Well, yeah, my mom the whole
you as well,
time.
Sergio, your mom? Yeah. I mean, that's all fair.
Good.
I think it's funny that you said it was yourself. There's like so much confidence in yourself. Like, hey, it's just me.
Yeah.
Fair.
I
Like,
mean,
I respect. I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean like I respect that. Like, hey, it's myself.
but,
You know,
But-
I'm actually
I
surprised.
have a lot of confidence, dude.
yeah.
I mean, no
You-
respect.
You
but,
give
like,
me perfect cell vibes. A lot of confidence.
Cell?
You perfect cell. You gotta say perfect cell.
Okay.
Well,
That's true confidence right there.
We've all got those people we always look up
It's life,
to,
bro.
and whether that's yourself or not, whatever. But let's hear it. What about some things that like have made you look at life differently? Like that just blows your mind that you can't believe you saw with your own eyes, or you're living today that you can't believe you're living this life right now.
Divorce. That's the biggest lesson learner or teacher.
Relationships, yeah.
Yeah.
I can second that.
Death.
Death is
Yeah.
crazy.
That's a good one.
I never experienced this until that when last podcast we were talking about like people who died, like we knew that died. Yeah, like yeah, his death was probably like it was the first time I seen death. It's also the first time I seen a dead. Oh no, it's not the first time I seen death. It's the first time I seen a dead body that bad. Like they get like his head gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, that's crazy. I was like, that's how it looks.
Are you afraid of death?
No, I'm afraid of forgetting. Like I'm afraid. So for the longest time, I had a. Oh, my stomach's about to hurt when I talk about this, but I was afraid of what happens after death because I stopped believing in like God and all that stuff. So I was afraid that all that happens is it turns black and there's it. That's it. Nothing happens. Like
For-
you're dead and
I
you.
get anxiety
for
when I
me,
think about stuff like
100%,
that.
like-
yeah.
For some, I 100% believe in God. I was always raised to believe in God, but I feel like it's not as black and white as people say sometimes. Like this is no slander. Like I'm still a Christian, still Catholic, no matter what. But I'm scared of the fact that if we die one day, everything just turns black, and
Yeah.
there's nothing in your nothing in your mind. You just don't exist anymore, and
Yeah.
I'm terrified of that feeling.
And to go back to your
So-
question, from like from carrying on from his was I felt the exact same way, but then I started like I was like, what if we reincarnate, right? Then I was like, damn, what if I get a new mom? And then I started getting sad over that, and I was like, I can't even think about that because it made me like. I guess it is anxiety. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just like
no,
a gut, like a
yeah.
stomach feeling. I was like,
What if
ooh,
we?
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah,
What if
that
That
we've
happens to
been
me. I be doing thinking like that at night.
reincarnated? What if we've been like people in history for the longest time? What if one of us was Hitler?
I knew you're gonna go there.
What the
Just
fuck
because we're in
is
Germany.
wrong?
I'm just asking.
What the is wrong
People
with
have
this
called
guy?
me a cult leader before, so I believe it.
Cult leader is crazy.
I'm just saying.
You know,
It could be.
the person,
I don't. Yeah.
the
Sure.
person that hated him in his section, and she hated me too. She specifically said, and same thing with my neighbor upstairs. She said that if she would find out someone that she knew was a cult leader, they would think it was me, because for some reason they think I could lead people blindly, and them not ask questions.
I feel like you have that power. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could.
Make
But
them believe
that's
in
kind of
something
weird.
crazy.
Past life cult leader. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, like this definitely made me a lot of.
I was a
like,
slave. Sorry.
Huh? That's all right.
Oh,
Took a
No,
wild turn.
like-
but
nah,
yeah,
he didn't.
My bad.
No,
I was a slave.
first of all, he didn't even make it to being a slave.
Ass of
He
God,
drowned, bro.
working.
Were you
drowned, bro.
were you an
Drowned is
outdoor
crazy.
slave
motherfucker,
or
I
an
could
indoor
swim.
slave?
No, I was
Bro,
a
look
I was
at
a
his
house nigga.
body.
You were a
You
house
were, you were a house?
way too strong to be a
I
house.
was a
No.
house nigga.
No, he got
You was
upgraded. That's
outside
why.
of-
Hey, man,
This guy was
South Africa is real
outdoors,
good.
bro.
Nah, you was the
Nah,
reproducer.
Nah,
Your English
Man,
must have
better
been
like, hey,
not a
phenomenal.
peppy.
Mercy would have been a house, nigga.
Mercy, are you kidding me?
No,
Outside.
Mercy would have
Monkeys
no.
out there,
Mercy
goddamn
would have been a
pigeons.
fighting. Mercy would have been a fighting mother.
Oh yeah.
He would have been one of those mother that like you bet
Dude.
money on to fight.
He
I'm
would not be
sorry.
a house one, though.
He's not
No,
a house.
you're not a
Bro,
house.
I'm in there making beds. What are you
You're not a
talking about?
house.
Yo, have you ever seen that clip
House
from
for the
Oh, hell
Peele?
no.
Have you seen that one from Key and Peele?
Which one?
Oh,
We're
the
like-
one where they're on
we're
the,
doing
the
the auction.
auction. The auction one is crazy.
Would you have got offended if someone else had just
Like you
put
look to
yourself
your
in that
left.
scenario,
That surprises me.
and like people are just getting about. Say like, what's some?
No, he would have got picked first because he's not light skinned.
No, what if you weren't picked first?
Like you look to
You
your
weren't
left.
picked at all,
and
and
they're
this is your
like,
fourth
yeah.
auction,
I wasn't picked at all.
and this is
Like,
your fourth
yeah.
auction.
and
Then, yeah, I'll be offended. Like, what's wrong with me?
All right. On top of that, being picked last, so you know how big a lot of the currency back then was cheaper. It's like $10 a lot. What if you were bought for less than $100?
That's a lot for a slave, bro. They
Yeah,
went for
no.
like
We talking
$10,
like $5 to
$20.
$10.
like
yeah.
you like they're like $2.
Two?
$2. If
50
you
cents. What if you were bought for 50 cents?
All I'm
A-
worth is 50
a
cents.
quarter, a quarter.
Because I'm about to put in 50 cents worth of work. I
Yeah,
don't give a
back
fuck.
then you probably would.
He says 50 cents to work. And he's like, "Why aren't you working faster?" Just
Worth 50 cents. I'm going to take that last. Be like,
Uh,
I really want
I'll
this.
take your cotton slow.
say your name.
Nah. Back in them times, I probably would have ran.
I mean,
It would have been there.
You're the one I would have put a chain on.
The tunnel runners
Just
I would have ran.
crazy with the
Along
with the
Harry
tubman.
Tubman and them, yeah, I would
With the
have
tubman.
been there looking at stars and
you would
yeah.
have been with Huckleberry, huh?
Oh,
Even me being the youngest, like I've definitely had a lot of like crazy experiences. I've experienced like people being killed in front of me. Actually, I mean, I've experienced relationships where I've got a divorce. I've also had that experience where like I've been scared of like, oh, am I going to die right now? Where like I was getting jumped, me and my brother, and you didn't know if like you were gonna make it out of that. And so there's a lot of things, but I think honestly, like the lowest point in my life was me getting divorced, and then all of a sudden, like I'm taking care of a house as a 19-year-old kid all alone. I'm paying off all these bills as a 19-year-old kid alone. Like I'd known nothing but living with my family for 18 years, and now I'm all the way in Germany, living alone. Like I have no one to turn to, no one to rely to. I can't even call my parents to talk to my parents because they're 9 hours ahead of me, and that's something that's just like opened
Behind
my
me.
eyes. That it's made me 100% the man I am today. That it's just made me so much stronger, and it's one of the biggest like life lessons that I've ever learned because like it taught me how to be so much stronger and how like I'm going to make it out one day and I'm going to be so much better of a person coming out of this.
I'm glad you weren't a beta male and back down from the fight.
He just gave the alpha title.
That means so much to me.
damn! One podcast leveled up. It's crazy. Beta to alpha. Woo!
Got leveled up. That's crazy.
Clap it up for the lad.
He's got me
Yeah,
called, bro.
they just did that public too, not even in private. This means something to me.
You're gonna start crying, and that's what you're a bit.
All right, I'm back down.
All right.
We're back down.
You
You're gonna
lost.
cry.
The same way you got it, you lost.
Kyle gives the status. No.
Beta.
You had one.
Damn, you,
You felt too much emotion, bro.
you should have been
Way
like, I
too much
appreciate
emotion,
that,
bro.
and then
You
leave
should
it
be
at
like,
that.
that.
You should.
You like, hell yeah.
What
Let
are
me
you talking
Like a
about?
dab,
take that.
Yeah,
Bro,
like a
I'm
dab, and
sorry.
then leave it at that.
What-
A real alpha move would have been. Thanks, but I don't need your
Oh.
approval. That would have been the alpha move right there.
I know I've been through this. I don't need.
That's not what I'm saying, though.
Respectfully, like I know y'all love to give me, and y'all love to call me a beta male. I don't give a about anything you guys say. Like respectfully, none of your will ever get to me.
Cap.
Just the other day, you told
God.
me that me calling you small got to you.
Just because I like to with you, Sergio. I really, you calling me small doesn't get to me because I still lift more than you.
Seems like right now it's getting to
It
you.
is getting to him, and you
I
don't
still
live
lift more
You're a little
than both
you're a little-
Piero
you're a little
and
antsy right
Sergio,
now.
so it doesn't get to
You're
me.
showing your beta
And-
male right
and-
now.
You're showing
You're
Hold on.
competing.
And they weigh 40 more pounds than
You
me.
see how
so
we're not
it
arguing?
doesn't get
This
to
is
me.
real alpha right here. We're like,
because you
get
competing.
it all out. As the beta, you have to give these examples.
No, respectfully. So like I'm not 230 pounds.
Right there, you should have said it. You respect. This is not true.
No, because I'm gonna be
the whole
alpha
goddamn
and
podcast over.
respect you guys as who you are.
Mm.
But like I don't weigh 50 more pounds than myself and lift the same amount I do.
We don't
So
lift the same amount.
that seems kind of beta to me, if you ask.
What's the next goddamn question?
I mean,
no.
You know, I would have gave it to you, but I know what you're on. So,
Fuck you on the same.
hey, fair enough.
I'm not.
All right. Well, okay, we've all had these past, but what are your plans for the future? Like realistically, what do you want in life? Your kids, what do you want as a home? Like what do you want in your future, guys?
I don't plan that far ahead.
Why not?
I take life day by day. 'Cause
Okay,
It can change. Like anything could change at any moment.
but you don't want to be. You don't
So-
want to make a good amount of money. You don't want to have a nice home.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
there's
want to
no-
have a
there's no
nice
like-
family.
it's not. It's like you got to take life Day by day.
No, but it's
100%.
more like goals. Like
No,
you ain't
respect.
got no like
Goals.
goals that
Yeah,
you want
but
to
like
achieve.
I take life a day at a time. But I want to have a family. I want to have a nice house. I want to be able to provide for my family where my wife doesn't have to work one day. Those are things I want in my future. You know.
Day by day. I said
not true.
short term goals.
That's not true at all, dude. Because we were just talking the other day at the in the gym, and you told me,
A food truck.
yeah, you told me about this. Like,
That's the
you
unk
wanted to-
status.
that's You wanted to do-
that would be cool.
no,
Yeah.
you
That'd
wanted
be
to do
cool as
car
crazy.
events. That's what you said you wanted to do.
That's
Like,
two
host
right
car
there.
events.
You want to host? Oh,
Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna. I'll explain it more when it comes
crazy.
to me. But like,
he's gonna
we're
gain.
talking about
He's gonna
this.
gain true unk status. Let's go! Yay!
Yeah. What about you guys then?
Gonna kill me?
Yeah, Piero, Sergio, Cruz.
Future goals? I mean, I'm still young, obviously, but obviously start a family for one. Because once the 30s hit, dude, if I don't have at least one child cooked.
My back hurt.
You got like 2 years.
It's-
Hey, get back to me when you can pass an You know what?
Shut
Never
up,
mind.
Ty.
I'm not even gonna say that.
You're already there.
I'm not even gonna say it. It's a sweet spot for him. 3-time world champion of. You know what? Never mind.
You want to be a 3 world champion in EA Sports for Call of Duty?
I'm already there. I'll gain that title faster than someone not getting,
A badge.
a badge. They're a 3-time world champion in that.
What y'all talking about?
A badge.
A badge. Just a badge.
Just a badge.
It's just a badge, bro.
Just a badge.
Just a little bit of chest candy.
Just a little bit of chest candy.
What y'all talking about?
Yeah, beta.
Next.
James,
What was the question
Short
again?
term goals.
What
What do you want?
All right,
your future, yeah.
It's weird to say. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that a lot. More just
Day by day, right?
yeah. Right now it's really day by day. Yeah, right now it's.
No,
I
but-
really genuinely like. I have no goals for the
So
future.
you
right
don't
now.
want to like the family in the future. You don't want
I can't
you
have
don't
no
have
more.
anything
I can't
to
have
get
no
there.
more kids.
no.
Yeah.
But you don't want your kids to be with you 100%. You don't want to have that.
That won't happen until they
woman,
turn
you know?
18, and then at that point they live in their own lives.
Day by day.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. Like I really, right now, for real, right now, I just want to work on my life. I just want to have a cool car. That's it.
Day by day, bro.
Day by day.
The only short term goal I have right now is to get to SVAB and pass.
My only, actually,
Other than that-
there we go. My only short term goal right now is to finish my whole process. Like get that shit over with and move back to the States. That's my only goal. Nothing else.
Sergio?
me?
That's fair.
Mm.
Good. That's good.
Well, y'all obviously know I want to open a restaurant.
Yup.
that's
In
what
three- in
that
2
was my
years.
big thought.
Yup.
But before that, as me and him were talking, since I'm gonna get a text of employees already there, we all three have been talking about opening a food truck first, and then hosting car events in Hood from us, the like plumbers, like really promoting ourselves because we're actually getting a lot of traction. We're getting a lot of traction right now for some odd reason, but it's not nowhere like it's all in Buenos Aires, Argentina for some reason. I don't know what the hell.
Let it
They're
rock.
listening to us. Hey,
Let it
we
rock.
appreciate you though.
Hey, bro.
We appreciate
We
you.
appreciate all
Our
of it.
event coming soon out there.
Yeah.
You're
My
But-
Willow was
but
born
hear
in
me out,
Buenos
hear me out,
Aires, actually.
So we all get to Texas, right?
That's crazy.
We all get to Texas. Start up this little food truck.
Oh.
That gonna grab attraction because soldiers and be hungry during lunchtime. Pull that food truck up to somebody's motor pool.
I just need someone to work
Well,
it.
hold on. Y'all
Because-
still all gonna be soldiers though. Like, how are you gonna run this food truck?
That's
Don't
what
worry
that's what I just said.
But
Dog.
also, like,
I need to find someone to run it for me
what-
during weekdays.
what-
I'll be
Hours.
SVAB, so I'm
what
I
more,
have nothing
like-
but time.
there's more that goes into it. Like, y'all want to host car meets and stuff, but where are you gonna like rent places out?
There's
Or just, like,
at
host
Hood, plenty of
places?
places.
I know that Hood is
At
bro.
Hood, there's plenty of, and
In
I
the States, we don't.
I
use-
generally-
gotta
I do
rent
got some
no
connections
place.
out
there.
I
Like,
could just
you
go to
know.
some random ass parking garage.
That's
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So like, I've seen a lot of like car meets. And
Bro,
stuff, like,
there's a lot of
California, where
venues
it's
out
just-
there, dude.
You go out to a random parking lot like Walmart or some. And
Not even that. You
Post it
you
there.
find somebody with like a warehouse building. Hey,
Don't worry, our
yeah,
shit's
that's
gonna.
no,
good.
there's
Not even
a
that. You
lot
could
of
just go
yeah.
to some random ass
And-
parking garage in the middle of the day that's empty.
I mean,
And once
true.
we start picking up more traction,
you
that's
get kicked
why
out, but
I'm trying to get us everywhere. That's why.
There's
That's
a
why
lot
I'm
of
so
connections
pressed
to be
about
made
like
at Hood.
us something like recording because like I'm putting so much money into it that I want us to blow up. Not only so I can get my money back, but so we can also like start doing other things, our own individual things, you know. Because once this goes up, we can all start our own little things. Not like in our friend group or anything like that, but like we can all stem from one thing and come back together and like combine our stuff together. Because we all have similar goals, whether you guys believe it or not. We really do.
Yeah, we all want that.
Yep.
Me and Mercy are gonna hang up our collars when we get to
I just want to be happy.
Hood. So like,
That's what I was gonna say, but I felt like it was corny as for me to say
Wanna
that
be
shit. but that's really like that's my only goal.
Hey man, smile.
So like other than that, like
We'll
I
get
know
there.
I know the minute I get to Fort Hood, I'm kind of like done right now. I'm 26. I can't be around how I am now over here. The only reason I'm doing it now is because I have 2 months left here.
All right, but genuine question too though. Do you think it's going to be hard to find a female that understands all these goals that you have that genuinely might be priority over a relationship?
Respectfully,
I found one here.
The-
I can find one over there.
the best.
So yeah,
the
because
best
you know what I'm
thing-
saying. Like I feel like
But I'm not gonna look for that. My main goal is to do that, and if it comes out of any of that, like in the middle, I'll be like, "Yo, this is what I'm doing."
But are you
If
gonna?
she's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you gonna make it clear from the beginning, like,
Yeah.
hey,
My main
these are
goal.
my priorities right
You know
now.
what?
I was thinking.
Can you benefit this, or can you at least respect it?
And
Like,
you know,
like I don't
and
know
if
nobody.
she comes through, like if she's coming through me through that struggle of me trying to start all this stuff,
yeah,
she's gonna stay there forever. I'll be like,
Well, okay,
That's
so
good.
here's
Keep those
the-
people,
Here's
keep 'em.
I think the best thing that
Keep
you can
'em.
find for that is a female who's ambitious in her own goals. Like you guys can both support each other in what you guys both want to do. Like say she has all these dreams to like do certain things. If you can support her in that, and she can support you in what you want to do, I feel like that's the best kind of
You
relationship.
gotta be careful with that though, because some of them might transform into the be their own boss bitch.
You
Or
know what's
be their own
crazy?
boss.
now that you said that, I could think about all the girls that I've ever like liked or been interested in, and only 2 of them probably had ambition. The other ones were just good how the things were, and all that stuff.
you know, it's crazy that you say that because I was talking to my mom and she was like asking me about what kind of females am I looking for now or that, and she made a comment. She's like, "Oh, you want a female that kind of just takes everything, like you just
Whoa.
follow, or like a real, almost like a beta female, like real
Beta?
fucking follower." I was
Traditional.
like, "Not really, like."
We'll just
Not
put
beta female,
traditional.
it's traditional.
Like a
female.
traditional
but
female.
less than that. She was like, "You want a female that like you just say."
Not even nothing.
Oh,
just
you want
like
a
let it-
trophy
nothing.
wife?
Yeah, exactly. Like I tell her what to do, and like she just does that. I was like, no, that's crazy because I really don't want that. That's just kind of how it planned out this
Yeah.
time. But I don't know. I do want a female that's more ambitious and
I
shit.
mean, hey, that's good though.
Have some goals. I don't know. Like
I feel
don't
like
be in the
that-
house all the
That'll
time.
help you make like some sort of competition because you know, like,
Yeah.
yes, you want somebody with you to be also successful, but you also want to play that part to be like, I kind of want to be a little bit more successful. That way, I can provide.
Yeah,
I understand that
like,
mentality.
You push me, I push you,
That
and
makes
then we
sense.
really just
It's just the providing factor because if you're both earning well, it's like who's gonna provide for who? But like, it does. that
even if I were in
competitive-
less, like it'll be that mentality. I got.
I mean, I understand you. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I gotta find. I generally think within the next year I'm gonna join your club, bro. I might have a kid. I don't know.
Do it, bro.
Even now, I've been thinking about it a lot lately, especially because yeah, I
Start
think
popping them out,
Bro,
it's about time.
baby
I'm
fever
not-
is real.
It is.
Baby fever is
Like,
real.
you know how many times I thought about reversing my because
Huh?
I just see the baby, bro.
Huh? What do you mean?
I said baby fever's real.
Baby fever is real.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I just want more kids.
At least from a single, no kids perspective.
Yeah.
Because you might not feel that way, like whoever. But
I got kids
Like,
and
for
I
me,
feel it,
like,
bro. Feel it.
if you're in whatever group, at least, and you don't have kids, and like you're at that age where like, damn, bro, I ain't got nothing, and somebody comes like, oh yeah, man, this is my 4-month-old son. Meet him. Damn,
yeah,
let me get that. Hey, you can't buy my kid. Where you going with him?
I know I have mad baby fever in NTC.
Seem-
But that's another question for another day. All right, let's get back to the topic.
man, look. Not only are we selling fathers, we're also selling babies on this podcast.
Hey,
today.
sell-
Oh, no, no.
Selling babies is crazy.
Look, Cruz is buying a baby.
No, buying,
Sergio's buying a
making,
dad.
producing.
That's the.
I am pro-
podcast.
I'm
First of-
making babies, not
I am
fucking buying no
producing.
baby.
I am the factory for the child. But that's a good note to end off on.
You're not the factory. You're the material.
I
Yeah.
think
You're the supplies.
I think this episode we got a
Approved.
lot deeper into like who we are as people and like ambitions and past history and trauma and whatever. But let's hear it. What do you guys got planned for the rest of the week or next week or the rest of the weekend? What's going on, guys?
Moving. I got to move houses, clean out the old house completely.
Ni-
So yeah, moving.
You're finally moving back closer with us.
I-
Yeah.
I'm gonna be down the street now.
Oh, so you can finally stop ghosting us.
It's not ghosting. It's been
Whoa.
a crazy. It's one of them. One of
I
them.
gotta call him out somewhere, bro.
It's one of them months. One of them months.
It's all right.
You know, like I said, when I'm done with my, I can speak more on it, but can't really right
It's
now.
all right.
Respect.
I mean, y'all know I can't tell the audience.
I'm trying to get my GTC. I had to get a new one.
You know, I'm a DTS and GTCC manager.
Well,
Just come see me after this.
that shit's already in the mail on the way over here. I
That
just
is
wanna
wild.
Wait for it to get here, activate it, and hurry up and buy my ticket so I could get.
You
to
can
that
activate
fast.
it now.
See, exactly. Yes, you
Yes,
can.
you can.
I
You're
don't
telling me a
I don't have the
GTCC
C.
manager,
I don't have the CVV.
you don't need that. See, look, let me drop some knowledge, buddy
Hey,
boy.
Well, hey, we'll do this after.
'Cause-
We'll do this.
Yeah,
after.
we'll do. Yeah,
I was about to say, I'm about to pull up this app right now because I was trying all day today,
you can't
and
do
I
that. You
need
have
you
to
to.
can't
call.
do it through the app.
All right.
Actually,
All right.
Fucking
Anyways,
monkeys, bro. Thinking they're smart, bro.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
learn me something. Learn me something after this shit is done
All right.
because I need that activated.
Hey, you
so
know
I
the-
buy my tickets.
You know,
so I
you
can
know
get
the saying
fuck
though,
outta
right?
here.
You know the saying though, right? Closed mouth don't get fed, bro.
Jesus.
Bro.
Sergio.
Okay.
Hey,
You know what also a good saying?
Hey, Sergio, let's go. Come on.
Okay.
What you
Hey,
do this-
look, apes strong together, all right?
I know, bro. I'm getting ready to leave this place. So, I gotta go clean my car.
I gotta,
It's gonna get shipped
When's your leaving
do that.
date again?
gotta do that.
December 18th.
All right.
Damn.
Cruz,
Gotta wash my. Huh?
what's
What?
your plans?
I gotta get a haircut for one. I'm starting to look like a bum. Yeah, but get my life situated because obviously last weekend I know it was a 4-day, but your boy was sick. So
Yeah.
They want to go pick up this tires.
Yeah. Oh, yo, I
fuck
got,
your car. Fuck your car. Get in this car.
I got some special training that like it sounds corny and cheesy as but like I actually can't say it on this podcast if we have people in Argentina listening.
You gonna
But-
pass? You gonna pass it this time?
Why are you going to Argentina?
No, I'm not. It's just like, well, I've got a training cycle
Okay.
for the next 6 weeks, and I'm not allowed to disclose it. But yeah, that's going on. That's my next week.
Cooked.
So that's everything. But thanks for y'all tuning into the Plumbers Podcast.
You don't do the outro, all right?
Hey man,
Go ahead.
know your place. All right.
Beta.
I thought I was the host of this podcast.
For
you
intro.
introduce it.
All right.
You-
For intro.
What was that?
Whoa, hey,
That was weird, eh?
It was-
You a freak.
What was that? What was that? What was
Beta.
that you was doing? What was that you was doing?
Beta.
For everybody that don't know,
He did that.
what he was doing, he was
He
giving
did
the
that
old
double
Mike the
hand.
double hand.
Yeah,
Double
two
hand
hands on that
twister.
bitch.
Kyle's a
double
freak.
hand twist.
Kyle's a freak.
All right. Settle down. Settle down. It's all good. You're a freak. Yeah, man. We'll close it out. Know your place. All right. So
Shut up,
y'all
Bruce.
ladies out there, your clog piping is our liking. Stay
Shut
tuned
up,
to the
Bruce.
next episode next week.